everyone, a bit of a late favorites video this month. So this is going to be everything I loved throughout February. Obviously these things kind of continue into this month, as is proof with what is on my face right now. So I don't know how I got back into this, but I really just wanted to have more freckles on my face. And I usually freckle quite a bit throughout the summer just from sun intake, but I don't have that throughout the winter. So I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I don't really want normal freckles. So I was like, okay, let's play around with some metallic freckles. So I originally started out with the Tarte glitter liner, and this has a glitter on one side and a metallic shade on the other. This one in particular is rose gold, although I think it's the only one that they make. And I started out with the metallic side because I was dotting it all over my face, and I'm like, oh, that's really pretty. But of course I didn't feel like it was enough. So I switched to the glitter side and started putting little glitter dabs for freckles all over my face, and I really liked it. But I quickly realized that I was more in love with the glitter side than I was with the shimmer. So I started to switch it up, and I reached for my Too Faced Glitter Pop Liners. And I love these for adding glitter freckles on my face. They are so much fun. So today I am wearing two colors, and I like to mix the colors because I feel like it adds I was gonna say it makes it look a little bit more natural, but let's be honest, glitter freckles don't look natural. I think it adds more variety and makes it look a little bit more interesting is probably what I should try to say. So I'm wearing the Lucky Bitch glitter liner and the Kitty glitter liner. So this one's gold and this one's like a hot fuchsia. And I mix those two together just by dabbing them all over the place, and I feel like these work really well together. And the nice thing with these shades is you can kind of mix and match depending on what color eyeshadow you're wearing. I'm a mixy matchy person. I'm sure you can tell I'm wearing like an orange shirt. I've got like a sunset eye and like a lip that kind of goes with it. I like when everything sort of looks the same because I feel like I match. So I've been matching the glitter liners to whatever I have on my eyes. I have been wearing ones where it was more like a silver and purple. So I've been using Fairy Queen, and this one here is Super Fun Night. And I haven't used the blue one yet, but I know that this would work. The only one that I didn't think was gonna be good for freckles, and I did try it out, was the Hey Mr. DJ one. And that's like a black glitter with gold in it, and it's a little bit too dark. I like something that's reflective but pale enough that it's gonna look like it's reasonable as a kind of glitter freckle. So yeah, although I did actually like these as glitter liners, I'm not somebody who wears a lot of glitter liner in general. I prefer a black liner. And so I've been wanting to use these, and this is the perfect method for me because they just dot so nicely all over the face. They're easy to remove. They really just come right off with a makeup wipe or a makeup remover. I'm sure you could peel them off because they are the Glitter Pop peel off liners. But I haven't noticed them actually falling off prematurely, which is fantastic. But if you really wanted to get them off, I'm sure you could just like scrape your nail against them and they'll lift right off. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, I just really like this. I feel like I want to make it my thing, so to speak. And I don't know, it's just pretty. It's something different. I like glitter in general, but we always wear glitter the same way. It's like on the lid or maybe mixed in your highlighter. So I really like the fact that I'm adding freckles that are glitter. I think it's a lot of fun. The next item is also by Too Faced, and it's one of their Love Lights Prismatic highlighters. And this came out almost exactly a year ago. It was launched as part of their Spring 2017 collection, but it is a permanent product. And there were 3 colors in this collection, or in this range. There was like a gold one, I think there was like a silver pink one, and then there was this one, which is Ray of Light, and it's more on the peach side of things. Now, for whatever reason, in the beginning half of February, I was wearing a lot of warm toned eyeshadow looks, but I didn't want a really booming highlighter. I didn't want to wear gold, and silvers definitely were not gonna match whatever I had on my eyes. And I pulled out this one, and I was just reminded about how much of a good product it is. It's not a super bright highlighter, but it is quite reflective. Like, it's not like a Becca highlighter, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's more on the subtle side of things. However, it's not particularly subtle. So if you're looking for something that's very natural, lit from within, this is not quite it, but it is on the softer side of things. Anyway, the formula of this is really nice. It blends on the cheekbones really easily. It matched so many of my eye looks, which is why I really appreciated just using this one so consistently. And I've worn off the little TF that's on the front, but you don't need a ton of product when reaching for this. And I mean, I'll have this for the rest of eternity because there's so much product in here. Yeah, there's 9 grams, so it's a ton. And I really just liked it. It was a perfect subtle-ish highlighter for what I was wearing at the time, and I'm happy that I had it because I don't think I've got anything that's particularly quite like this color, and it was just really, really handy. Now, the next set of products is something that I wish that I had tried sooner. I've had so many bloggers tell me how good these products were, And I was just like, I don't need it. I have enough lipsticks in my collection. I don't need to be purchasing everything that comes out. Yeah, well, I wish I'd listened to them sooner, because the Maybelline Superstay Matte Inks are probably the be-all, end-all of lipsticks for me. I hadn't originally purchased these because, as I said, I've got enough lipsticks in my collection. I didn't need to buy more, but I was recently sent the entire range of their new Nudes collection, and I was like, great, perfect opportunity to try them out. And I have to tell you, I am so in love with these. Now, I don't want to spoil my review because I will have a video coming out in a few weeks' time talking about why these are so good, but in short, these are the liquid lipsticks that I wish that every other liquid lipstick was like. They apply beautifully, the colors are pigmented, and they don't feel like that dry paint feeling that is so inherent in liquid lipsticks. Now yes, there is a range of how dry a liquid lipstick can be. The ColourPop Ultra Mattes, for example, for me are just horrendous. I cannot wear them, but the Kat Von D Everlasting liquid lipsticks are a bit smoother. They're not as drying on my lips. These don't feel anything like that. They go on kind of like a rubbery texture. They dry down and they go matte, but it's like a soft matte finish, and they're transfer proof. They last for hours and hours and hours without touch up, and it's unbelievable. They are comfortable to wear. They are beautiful to look at. I can put one of these on when I'm going out for the night and not have to worry about touching my lips up even after I've had a few drinks. I think that's unreal because I've never had a product that has been that good and that long lasting on my lips and actually be comfortable. Because for me, lipstick is not generally quite comfortable. I'm always hyper aware of the fact that it's on my lips. I'm worried about it bleeding somewhere. I'm worried about it, like, you know, leaving that ring around my lips. These don't do that. So I'm kind of looking at these going, well, that's it. This is it. This is all I need in life. Now, what the heck do I do with all of the other lipsticks in my collection? Because I've got a ton and I like the colors, but they don't wear like these wear. These are incredible. My only complaint is that they don't have enough shades. I think they've got 20 in total, and I could deal with like 20 more. Like, just keep bringing them out because these are phenomenal. Now, the two shades I have here are Huntress. This is a wonderful, wonderful gray color. And then Ruler, which is a little bit of a pink red, more on the red side of things. Gorgeous to wear, so comfortable, so beautiful, and I literally want to own every single color that they put out because this is it. This is the best lipstick that I have ever tried. The very last item I have to talk about is excellent, but man, it's not on the same level as those Maybelline Superstay Matte Inks. I probably should have talked about that one last. But the last item I have to discuss is the Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air 10-pan eyeshadow palette. So good. This is so, so good. So this is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I think that palette has 14 shades though, and this one has 10, so you are missing 4 shades. But the price point is like $7 for this, and it's like, I think $50 for the ABH palette. Some of those extra shades in the palette were not totally necessary in my opinion, so I feel like this one has all the basics that you need. Now, I finally started to see these pop up at Rexall's here in Toronto. It took a really long time for them to finally start showing up in stores, but they are there now. Rexall has completely revamped their beauty area, more specifically where the Wet n Wild section is. They've completely redone like the cabinetry stuff, whatever they use to put it on the shelves. And they have all of the new stuff there. I haven't seen the Gothographic collection yet, but I have seen everything that was included in this like December, January launch. So if you're looking for the palettes, they are there. And I don't know about like stores like Walmart, but Rexall has had them so far. Pigmentation is excellent on these. I love all the warm tones. I love that there's a red and a hot pink in here. More often than not, I end up mixing the two of these together just because I really like the vibrancy of the pink, but I also like the redness of the red. So I put those two together. I put that in my outer corner. I'll throw like this one here on my lid, one of these in my transition, and it's a beautiful look every single time. It's the same sort of look that I would create with the Anastasia palette, and it looks absolutely no different with this $7 palette by Wet n Wild. That's gonna be it for my February favorites. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Let me know if you had anything in specific that you love throughout the month, and I will catch you next time. Bye.